Now, two things I absolutely love are heavy metal and outer space. I was looking over some news articles about the recent SpaceX launch and found something really interesting and cool for rock fans. This particular article says Back in Black and Caravan by Black Sabbath provided the soundtrack to the historic space mission. Goes on to say on Saturday, two NASA astronauts successfully launched into the Earth's orbit via SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft, and they had some anthemic music to hype them up. On the way to the launch pad to Florida's Kennedy Space Center, astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley blasted ACDC's Back in Black. What's more, they woke up on Sunday morning the Black Sabbath's Planet Caravan in space prior to docking at the International Space Station. And why not? You're actually traveling through space on a Planet Caravan, you may as well listen to some Planet Caravan. The mission, a joint venture between NASA and Elon Musk's SpaceX company, is the first of its kind from U.S. soil since 2011 when NASA ended its space shuttle program. And while the astronauts were wearing white, Back in Black is the ultimate comeback anthem. Of course, the song is the title track of ACDC's classic 1980 album Back in Black, which saw the band make a remarkable recovery following the death of singer Bon Scott earlier that year with Brian Johnson. Their new lead singer, Brian Johnson, the hard rockers quickly recorded and released what would ultimately become one of the best-selling albums of all time. The song itself was written as a tribute to Bon Scott. On Sunday, the astronauts arrived at the International Space Station, where they will remain for up to 3 months before docking at the station. The two astronauts were woken up in orbit at 4:45 a.m. Eastern Time by Black Sabbath's Planet Caravan from the 1970s Paranoid. The classic metal track features appropriate lines like "We sail through endless skies, stars shine like eyes, the black night sighs." Behnken in particular is definitely a fan of metal, as he previously woke up to Tool's Parabola during the 2010 Space Shuttle mission. That's absolutely cool. Let's check out another article. This one comes from loudersound.com. Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley prepared for SpaceX launch by blasting out ACDC and got a Black Sabbath wake-up call ahead of the docking procedure. Saturday's launch came after bad weather prevented the initial liftoff on May 27th, and it emerged that on their way to the launch pad last Wednesday, the pair had a playlist which included ACDC classic Back in Black. SpaceX commentator Lauren Lyons explained that Behnken and Hurley chose the track because it had been 9 years since astronauts launched from the Launch Pad 39A at the facility, to make the point that they are back, according to Space.com. We can only assume the same playlist was used when the astronauts prepared for Saturday's launch. It's also emerged that on Sunday, ahead of the capsule's docking procedure with the International Space Station, Behnken and Hurley were woken by the gentle, psychedelic sounds of Black Sabbath's Planet Caravan. It goes on to say that the song was specifically chosen by the pair as they are both big Sabbath fans. Just remember, kids, when your teachers tell you you can't accomplish anything in life listening to heavy metal music, here we have two astronauts. Anyway, I thought this was a particularly cool subject, seeing that SpaceX is bringing us back into space exploration, and classic metal is going right along with them. Thanks for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe.